Welcome back, guys, to City Skylines. This will be episode 10, and, oh boy. Looks like our city's come along great. A lot of good spots, you know. This is, especially over here, this place just looks great. Especially over in the redneck settlement, you know. I mean, everybody's looking like they have, you know, just the most fantastic life, you know, even though they are, you know, they already are, because, you know, when you have a nice supply of sister wives and, you know, brother uncles, you know, it's always a good time over here on, especially here on Piper Alexander Street, and even in late 2030, we still have our monument standing, um, and oh man, it does look really nice, but unfortunately, it does look like stuff is not so great. These guys are being very ungrateful right now, so I do have to connect that up. And I'm just gonna allow for better water flow. And, okay. So sewage treatment is doing okay for now. Let's see about electricity. Electricity is doing good, very good. We're maxed out on that. How's healthcare availability? So 11 sick citizens, and we have a heal capacity of 1,400, and the average health is 88%, which is really good. Crematorium availability, deceased. There's 393 people that need to be deceased. Uh, Capacity for 105. We are going to have to get one, unfortunately. We are going to have to get one. Maybe along this road or something. I cannot figure out where to put it. We can't put it next to the... I don't want to put it next to the dog park at all, because it just looks weird. It looks really, really weird. So we're going to get it maybe right across the street. Right here, maybe? No? I don't want to put it somewhere where it'll look bad. Maybe right here, so that way, you know, all these people that keep, you know, they come down this little alleyway, you know, these tall buildings kind of hide um, from the rest of, you know, society. People are going to be, like, all around them. Eventually, we're going to get skyscrapers basically forming in here. People are going to be, like, I don't know, basically, like, right here. And they're going to be like, oh boy, that one person I just noticed, they walked in here, and they have not walked out since. And it's probably because either they are living in recluse, or they're probably just laying on the sidewalk here, um, next, like propped up against the tree, and they're just dead. Their head is probably like chopped off, and probably their leg too, and um, the leg is basically surgically um, surgically attached. Basically, the guy got dismembered, so his leg is attached to where his head should be, and his head is where his leg is. So, very fun scenario. So it does look like we have a medium demand for residential and a high demand for industry or offices. So we're not going to do necessarily any more industrial, because I'm trying to get it to be a little bit more clean. Of course, we have a lot of dead people here that are waiting for transport. And some of these places, I mean, I can respect, you know, the fact that they added something like that into the game, you know, to make it seem realistic, but honestly, I don't know what to say about it, because you go to these places, and you know, you go to office buildings, you know, all these places that aren't, you know, people's homes, and it's like, why is there a dead guy there? Like, why? It just doesn't make sense. So, we're gonna knock down these three buildings, put it right next to the, we're gonna put this cemetery right here next to the, um, oh, look at these guys go. Thought that green car was a hearse for a minute, but we're gonna put this right next to the solar power plant, and, you know, so that way people can, know that we're going green while they mourn their loved ones that probably died from all that stuff that they found behind Ungrateful High. Let's see, Ungrateful High School is still standing. I was about to say sanding, but that wouldn't have made sense. Howard Smith, educated teen, resides at the Daffodil Residence. The Daffodil Residence, okay. Alright. I ought to kick him out of my goddamn town just for having a name like that. I know it's already 5 minutes and 30 seconds into this video. But I didn't really do much. I just kind of like sat here babbling. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to modify this, and we're going to allow for a tunnel to go down into here to merge underneath. So that is what we are going to do. So let me make sure I don't like sit here and do a bunch of crazy shit again, because that's basically my specialty. Oh, okay. Oh, I see it now. Basically, what I gotta do is modify that so that way I can have like a pathway right there. And this is a one-way, right? Yep, this is a one-way. That was probably really dumb, but I don't care. I'm full of... I know dumb. I am pretty dumb. Oh, Daniel, don't say that about yourself. Well, I'll say whatever the fuck I want. And I wish we can get... Would we be able to get... No, you know what? Bad idea. Bad idea. Oh, boy. How am I gonna fix that? Oh, boy. Oh, underground bulldozing. Okay, there we go. I, like, freaked out for a minute. Because I was like, oh, now we're not going to be able to fix that. So, we're going to get it. Oh, wait. Alright, so, underground. We're going underground, people. So, we're going to toggle underground. And we're just going to, you know, we don't really need to do it, but we're going to have it connect up. So, yeah. Actually, you know what we could do? We could modify it to be basically like this. No? We can't, like, actually... There we go. There we go. Alright. So now people are gonna probably start actually using it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why there's multiple roads. You know, like, why there's multiple turn lanes, or why Anyway, we're gonna quickly, detoggle, I don't even know if that's the word, untoggle, the underground zoning, and we're gonna reopen our little highway ramp thingy. Bam. Alright. Yeah, see, now they're all starting to, like... Oh, I thought they were starting to, like, kind of disband. They were starting to kind of diverge into multiple roads. Seems like this is getting used up pretty well. So let's go ahead and we're going to start filling in some of that residential. And we are going to make it so that way this whole area is residential, and this can be, you know, filled up for later use. And of course we're going to start kind of expanding again, and we're going to make sure, actually we could save some of this spot right here for offices, because like I said, we're trying to be clean here, you know, we're not trying to be, you know, Dirty Dan's over here. So we're gonna quickly get some high density residential. Oh wait, what am I doing? You know what? No. I started adding high density commercial, and I wanted to add offices. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, but That's just me, people. That is just me. So, we're gonna get a power line starting out here. And here's hoping it'll actually connect up with another power line. And I'm not destroying this entire serial killer neighborhood just to, you know. Alright, you know what? If these people are going to be ungrateful, if the power line itself is going to be ungrateful about the fact that it's, you know, stretching out just to provide a little power to people, then you know what? You guys can go eat me. You guys can go eat a nice big one. So, we're going to expand out. Get a nice 6-lane road with decorative trees going in the middle, or well, not the middle, but of course this has multiple lanes. So now that we've done that, I think we could start filling in this space too. So we could start doing that. Alright, we are going to have to knock down some buildings. Quite alright. Actually, no, what am I doing? See, this entire series, it's just been literally me making all these horrific decisions. 6-lane road, and I wanted to add it right here, so that way. But instead, I cannot do that. And why can't I do that? Space already occupied. Master Architects, that's it. Not this. Super hot fire station. I am going to have to relocate this building. The fire safety, the hazard is low, even though, you know, whatever. These people are way too ungrateful. I'm not even kidding. I don't know if you guys just saw what happened there. Basically, these people are mad that I relocated the damn station, and it just... I don't know what to say anymore. These people are really killing me here. They want so much of me, but, you know, they're never gonna get their happiness. They're never gonna get any joy out of me. Because I'm the one who creates their misery, and I'm the ultimate creator. So if they don't like it, they can leave my city and they can go back to whatever weird ass city they're from. So, oh boy. Of course, this looks really weird, so we are going to have to let's quickly let's just get rid of this, and we'll connect it up. We'll just do a straight shot, connect it up. Not necessarily a straight shot, but who cares? So this will turn from a people will have to merge, and people are really bad at merging, so they'll just have to deal with it. It goes from 3 lanes to 2 lanes, and yes, people are going to be awful with merging. So it's the fun never ends, people. So, yep. Okay. So we're gonna make all of this offices, and let's see what pops up here. Let's just see what pops up here. Nothing. Not yet. I keep leaving it on what is it? Just slow mode, the regular, you know, mode, whatever it is. Anyhow, but one second, guys. What I wanted to also kind of talk about was the fact that you guys probably, yeah, you don't see the live and the icons anymore. That's because that was the Steam feature that that would allow people to join your broadcasts at any time, and it would, personally for me, I don't really broadcast at all. You know, I have tried it in more recent, you know, weeks, but, you know, nobody really ever even joins the stream, and usually when they do, it's usually 1 or 2 people, and they don't notice, well, I don't notice it, but, you know, they're like, hey, you know, we we joined your stream, and I was like, oh, okay, well, shit, I mean, I didn't even know. And, yeah, it personally, I can't say that I have the greatest internet right now, so it's, you know, broadcasting for me is kind of, especially given that I'm not necessarily, you know, one of those big shot YouTubers, you know, with the those $300 racing seats that you see every big YouTuber have in their background and stuff like that. And Happy Face Travel Agency, they're happy to just get your money, and I'm liable to just kick them out of my city just for being, you know, those kinds of people. You know, I feel like I have a lot of like animosity of some sort towards Happy Face Travel Agency. I don't know what it is about them, but I really want to punch them in their fucking teeth. So, okay, let's see. Customer services. See, they're really expanding in the world. Yeah, they got them nice little weird ass little buildings. Let's see what this says. Itsy bitsy critter. That's their front. Oh wait, no, that's wait, I was thinking about that building right there. That's them. Itsy bitsy critters. Itsy bitsy critter, whatever it is. Angry Clans mobile games. Yep, Angry Birds and Clash of Clans have joined up to make something completely ridiculous. If you can imagine what Clash of Clans and Angry Birds would look like as a mixed up game, it would just look awful. I could only imagine. Top banking. Well, I mean, they got a nice little looking building. I don't know. Solutions Incorporated. I'm pretty sure these guys were just across the street. Solutions Incorporated. Yep, they have more operations kind of popping up wherever. And instead of, yeah, customer services, they really, they took the cake on that one. You know, they just don't give a shit. They really don't give a shit. These guys, you know, instead of buying the buildings next to each other, they just want to sit here and fuck around, do whatever. You know, they don't give a shit about where they put their buildings, and they don't care about how they expand, you know. It really hurts people like me with severe OCD, you know, even though I don't have, you know, I don't know. I feel like I'm one of those people who claims that nothing's wrong with them, and I just have, even though I already know that a shit ton of stuff is wrong with me. But I think what I want to go for now is it does look like a weird ass little mouth. You just have to have like an eye in the middle or something, have like little teeth or whatever, and just have like little eyes, like kind of like that. Have one kind of like that. See, wouldn't that look, that would look pretty funny, to be quite honest. I think we're gonna leave it like that, and we're gonna see where we go with it. Should we? Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that, and we're gonna say hello to the weird ass face. It's going, oh no, customer services has moved it back in, and they have expanded. Of course, I'm not very funny, but I don't give a shit if I'm not funny. So, we're gonna get some high rises, some hippie high rises, if you will, and we're gonna keep expanding our beautiful little metropolis. So, let's get to it. Let's keep adding stuff onto that face there. You know, all of this is going to be residential, I feel like. It might be. Could it? Yeah, I think we're gonna definitely make it all residential. So instead of clicking this shit, I'm just gonna go over it, you know, get it over with. I don't want to see this shit anymore. This face kind of freaks me out. Not really, but, you know, who cares? I just want to get through this, get these people their shitty high rises, you know, so that way they can smoke blunts in them instead of having to crowd up the high school while people were trying to take night classes, you know. I mean, it's just a ridiculous thing how people would do that sort of stuff. Could you only you could only imagine it. You know, just the fact that people would just try to go to their night classes, and next thing you know, you have all these, you know, teenagers partying, and you're like, God damn it, like, get the fuck out of here. I'm just trying to fucking live my life how I want to live my life, and they're like, haha, bitch, can't do shit. I gotta light this bitch real quick, and they just take a hit, and they like blow smoke right in your fucking face. And that's how the game goes. So we got plenty of water availability right here. Let's see. Oh, we already got dead people popping up all over our beautiful little new settlement. A dead person is waiting for transport. Okay, well, we'll get a dead person we'll get some transport for that dead person. Alright, so we're gonna need a crematorium. Crema in Italian would be cream. So yeah, they're gonna cremate that fucker. They're gonna cremate that fucker. And we're gonna get it right here, and that's going to knock down a power line, unfortunately. So we're gonna add it right here. So that way, you know, we have all that availability. And easily enough, you know, it stretches out to here, thankfully, without having to do some stupid shit. Alright, so, yep, we got like a whole, you know, this is basically, this entire thing is just a dead men's paradise, you know, hostile takeover. Yeah, emptying has finished, so, yep, there we go. So, yep, just look at all of this, you know, all these dead people, they're just, you know, it's a zombie apocalypse, basically, you know, or at least just everybody, it's like going to the Rapture, but everybody's still there, and they're all dead. So, you know, you wander the streets, you know, you keep stepping over dead people, you know, everybody's just laying here, there, fucking everywhere. They're laying on your couch, they're laying on your fucking bed, they're laying on your kitchen counter, they're laying in your bathtub, with some of those fucking drugs that they found. That's a property of Ungrateful High School, that is. And, of course, our high interest tower. They're going to be laying all around up there, you know, just along the edges. And people are going to have a field day just sitting there pushing everybody off, you know, even though they're already dead. You know, it'll be fun to just push people off into other people below. And, yeah. Hostile takeover of, you know, dead people. And that's how it always is going to be. You know, there's always going to be so many dead people just wandering throughout our little city. And these guys, especially this little trio here, the Victoria, the Coleridge, and the Umber residents. Oh yeah, our original ungrateful motherfuckers, they returned. They moved into a nice little spot so that way they can't be put on blast as easy. You know, they're trying to stay hidden, so, you know, they don't want to get spotted too easy, so they hid out here on Strawberry Street, and, yep, they don't give a shit. They're doing their thing. They're still being ungrateful, but they're doing their thing, so, you know, at least I don't have to, you know, kill them or anything. So, elementary school availability is not very good over here, to be quite honest. So we're gonna get one possibly next to the botanical garden, so that way I should have just done one like right along this main road here, and then we could have one as like the tooth of this weird ass little creature that we have formed here. So we're gonna get that. And of course, high school availability is not good over here as well, so we are going to get the high school along this road, possibly next to... Nah, we don't want to do it next to the shit factory. So we're going to get it right here, and we only have to really knock down one building. One or two, that is. And we're going to get, on this side, we're going to get a high school, basically. We're going to knock down two buildings, and we're going to have it basically just sitting right there, you know. Of course, we could have just done it right here, and it probably would have fit a lot better. So, we're not going to add anything in here right now. So, high demand for industrial, or offices, So, we're gonna keep this all as residential. So, we're gonna keep expanding down. We're gonna keep that, and we're gonna make it like that. And we are going to take it down a notch. Are we? Yep. Yep, basically what we're going to do is we're going to get a two-lane road with trees, and we are going to try to gridlock this as best as we can. Of course, you know, it does look awful, but who cares? And we're going to get a road leading down here. So, here we go. And we're going to add some offices along this side. Yeah, there we go. Nice and smooth. Just like that. And of course down there we're going to keep expanding. This will be just, you know, commercial. We could make it commercial down here. High density at least. So, I'm going to make this side high density commercial. Or at least this area right here. So there we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. Top banking. These guys, everybody keeps moving their operations, you know, wherever the hell they feel like. Of course. Oh, man, I could only imagine parking, like, right there. So, that would be awful right there. You'd have to, like, do some, like, 90-degree bullshit right here, especially when there's, like, cars all kind of like lined up. I know there's a little space here that doesn't define as a parking spot, but I can only imagine what kind of a bitch it would be just to park in that little handicap spot or whatever, especially that little moped too, even though it doesn't look like it has a floor, if you guys can see it correctly. So scooter, scoot, Jackson Street. Okay, and I just got thinking of Michael Jackson, so we are going to name it Michael Jackson Memorial Street. And, of course, we also have Professor Oak Memorial Street. So these guys are having... So Michael Jackson and Professor Oak have their own memorial streets, you know, just kind of wherever they want in our town. And these guys were requesting water, so we're going to give them some water. And, okay. And as for luxuries, though, oh man, these people don't have that much. These guys are excellent on luxury. We're going to get a large playground out here. Because God forbid, you know, these people can go without that. Colossal City, we've reached a population of 42,000 citizens. So we've unlocked the nuclear power plant. The power of the atom is in your hands. This power plant does not create ground pollution, but does emit noise pollution. High water usage. So, and of course we've unlocked another piece of land in the area view. So let's check that out real quick. Oh man, we can expand right into here, but of course we're not going to just yet. Unfortunately, we're going to fill up this area in the next episode, and we are, once we do that, we will definitely expand into Groom Lake. So, um, let's continue with our little adventure into this shitty new settlement. And of course, you guys, I wanted to also say during the video, um, one of the reasons that you guys do see that I don't upload too often is mostly because I do end up getting caught up with stuff that does require me and my attention to kind of tend to. Um, Basically, I do have things that end up taking lots of time. I have friends that always kind of want to hang out. Um, and I gotta admit, I'm a bit of a procrastinator. I can't even talk, I swear. I do procrastinate a lot, and it's a very bad thing to do. It really is. Never procrastinate, guys, because you think that you have enough time to, I don't know, do something kind of like what I do. Put out videos, even though I don't do it, as often as I remember I used to do a lot of videos back when I was young and stupid and cringy. But of course, I didn't put them out as much. I didn't put out like a whole shit ton of videos. So it was, yeah. We'll put a water tower right there, see if that even does anything. Of course, we're gonna connect it up. There we go. And just like that. No? Okay. Alright. Well, looks like we got basically everything that we need. All of our levels are down. At the most, there's a low demand for everything. There's no demand for residential. There's a low demand for industrial and offices, and a low demand for commercial. So, education's looking good. How are we on crime before we wrap up this episode? Transport, I am going to quickly get that in here before we go. So where can we put it? I think we can add it right here. And of course we do knock down 3 buildings, and of course it does look super terrible, but we're gonna add a bus route going through here, and let's get it going right here, and then we'll have it stop like right here, right by the one of the eyes, and then right here, and right here. We're gonna have it stop right up the street, right there. I didn't want to have it too far back, so I'm gonna have it right there again, and I'm gonna have it stop right up here by the elementary school. I would stop right near the corner, and we're basically going to have it loop around again, and basically just kind of complete its tour. But we're gonna quickly add them on this side, and now we're gonna complete it. So now we've got a functioning, thing going on here. Everybody's just driving unsafe. Everybody's just tailgating and doing stupid shit. Everybody's like piling up. Of course, we're gonna have to upgrade these roads. So that's something we're gonna save for the next episode. So, well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure. Oh wow, I didn't even notice it until now. The demand for industrial and/or offices just absolutely skyrocketed. It just now. I just now noticed that, but we are going to take care of that. We're going to keep expanding down into here, and once we do that, boom, right into there. and we're gonna have all this alien-themed bullshit kind of coming out here. Have all these little offices maybe just for, you know, studying aliens and shit. I don't know, whatever your guys' little hearts desire. Maybe even expand out this way too. Maybe get some raw materials flowing in, possibly. I see all the dead people and garbage. All that stuff is, you know, starting to really take its effect. Let me just do my outro. Let's get a nice view in. So that way, oh boy, that looks great. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, you know. And be sure to share the video with your friends. Otherwise, you know, just feel free to do whatever, you know. Don't subscribe, you know. Dislike the video. Unsubscribe from me. And share the video and tell your friends how much of a faggot I am. And make sexual jokes about my mother. So, have a good one, guys.